Hey everybody, I want to talk to you about how you can make 2025 your best year yet, how you can really become great this year. Well, in order to do that, we're going to have to dive in a little bit deeply into what it is that makes a person great at what they do in order to attract that ideal audience to them. And if you're following this account, chances are you're a dreamer, you are a creator, an artist possibly. Certainly you have a desire to stand on bigger stages, whatever they may be. And so this video is going to be full of amazing tips to make 2025 great. Are you ready? Okay.
I'm with my fave of all time.
And Miss Lorraine Lawson.
Lorraine Lawson.
Lorraine Lawson.
Lorraine Lawson.
Lorraine Lawson, I just love her so much.
So let's start with this idea of what makes a person great. Well, along the way, sometimes we like to think that people are born with it. People are just naturally great. But what I have discovered in working with countless artists, actors, dancers, is there's an enormous amount of work that goes into being great. And most people do not have the desire, let alone the skill set, let alone the people that they've surrounded themselves with to really challenge them to get to that level of great. They're not willing to put in the time. They're not willing to put in the effort or the financial investment. They're not willing to change their proximity. They're not willing to find the right coach for them, the right program for them that's going to elevate and really challenge them out of their comfort zone. So just by you listening to this video, you're already on a path to be great. So I always say the people who stand on stages, they're holding a microphone, the audience assumes that you're going to be great. It's true, because you're doing something by standing on the stage that most people will never do. Most people are looking for comfort. Most people's human need is to feel like they are, in some sense, of a belonging, a sense of this is where I should be. And this is what they're striving for most of their life. But if you're a creator, and I know you are, if you're an artist deep down, if you're an entrepreneur, that means that you're a creator, you have a desire to share and connect with other people. You have a desire to share and connect what you are creating. You have a desire to really stand on bigger and bigger stages. It's like, it's not good enough just to stand on one stage, is it? You want that next one and the next one. You want a bigger and bigger audience. And so this desire in you is what helps set you apart from everyone else. It is what makes you stand out. But the question for you is, how do you make yourself great this year, greater than last year, so that you can stand out even more? So it really does require some sense of awareness. When we become aware of our surroundings, aware of what lights you up and inspires you, aware of the actions that you can take, aware of the people that are kind of elevating your level of conversation, elevating your skill level, you got to pay attention in your awareness. And so for many, many of the artists that I coach, we're starting to talk about having one word, like a theme for the year. So why don't you do that right now with me? What is a word that you can really take into 2025 that lights you up and inspires you? My word this year is abundance. I know one of my clients' word is discipline, consistency possibly, expansion or expanding yourself. And so when you create a word that really helps you determine, it's like playing, I don't know if you've ever played this, but like I Spy with My Little Eye in the car, and your parent, maybe when you were in the back seat, said, let's look for everything yellow. Let's look for everything orange, like right now in my room, okay? Look for everything that's black. Okay, so when we start to look for those colors, all of a sudden that's all we see. What about punch buggy? All of a sudden that's all you see, right? Is that little VW Beetle, and you just want to, punch it, right? And so you're like, oh my gosh, there it is, there it is. Or what about when you're shopping, you know you want to get a pair of really cool cowboy boots. Have you ever noticed that all of a sudden all you look for are cowboy boots? Like you're walking through the mall, you're walking in your office, it's like cowboy boots. Oh my God, I love their cowboy boots. Maybe you're scrolling through social media, and there's no question that once you start looking for something, social media sends you more and more and more of that exact thing. I know you've experienced it because it's like my phone is listening to me, right? I'm looking for a hair product, let's say, and boom, all of a sudden, hair product after hair product after hair product. So this is in us and in our DNA. It's in you to kind of find your prey and then to avoid your predator. And so, this awareness is something that we're wired for as animals, wired for to exist, wired for to survive. And so, we can use this gift that we have and we can apply it to what we really want. Instead of randomly hoping, wishing, manifesting, praying, we can actually be more targeted this year. We can niche down what it is that we actually want this year to be great at. And when you do that, now your investment isn't so general, but it's rather targeted. You can really get specific here so that you can find the right coach for exactly what you're looking for. Maybe there's aspects of your personality that you know challenge you to be great. For example, some of you are perfectionists. It's in your nature to be a perfectionist. It certainly was maybe in your family environment, in your nurture to be a perfectionist. And as a result, you procrastinate. You wait for everything to be exactly in alignment before you take action. And so we know that no greatness is going to come without you pushing past your comfort zone. It's saying yes to things that you aren't quite ready for, that scare you a little bit, that there's that little bit of fear in you to stand on the stage. But you're going to put in the time, the effort, the investment to practice. You're going to get the coaching that you need to prepare. And then when you stand on that stage, it's the first time, the second time, the third time you've ever done it, that adrenaline starts to pump. And then you start to pay attention, bring awareness to the thoughts and the feelings that you have. And you start to realize, ooh, I want more. I like this feeling. I like this feeling of being on the edge. I'm on the edge of glory. Love that song by Lady Gaga. So, it's that feeling of I'm ready to stretch, expand. I want more. So you start to look for, through your awareness, people, opportunities to say yes to. So we got to get specific. What is a word that you can create to get specific? And then I want you to notice what inspires you this year. What inspires you? What gives you that tingly spy sense? Is it something you saw, something you heard, something that you felt, something that you tasted, something that was in your gut that you were like, whoa, what is that? You start to pay attention to the things that inspire you and you try them. I want you to try things this year. Maybe there's things that you thought inspired you, but this year, I want you to say yes to things that you've never done before. This is a way to really become great and greater yet. It's saying yes to skiing down a slightly more challenging hill, maybe slightly faster than you've done before. Start to ski with people who are a little bit better than you. Like whatever it is, these are really incredible tips that are going to push you this year to your greatness. Because from where you were in 2024, I can tell you we usually make choices and decisions as human beings with what we know. But to be great, you have to start to expand those thoughts and decisions, the choices that you're making into areas that you don't know. That's when you can uncover, peel the onion, see what you're really made of, and notice, whoa, I am great at that because I do it and I do it again and I do it again. Here is the risk, and I'm putting my hand up so that you really, really feel what I'm about to say. So many of you are looking for immediate and instant reward. And most of the time, you're posting on social media, let's say, you have the word, you have the thing that you love to do. You post once, twice, 10, 20, even 100 times, and you're expecting that thing to go viral. So many of the artists, the singers, the songwriters that I work with, you write one song, record one song, you put it up into the world, and you want it to blow up. And unfortunately, we are in a world, right, where it is consistency, it is volume, it is quantity. So that are the people who, again, get rewarded. Number one, the people who are risking standing on stages, they are going to win this year. Number two, the people who are willing to do it a lot. They're willing to stand on that stage until they reach their audience, period. They're going to keep posting on social media, sharing who they are, sharing what they're doing consistently, increasing the volume, putting out another song and another song. They're going to enter another dance contest and another competition and another training program until you are seen. You want to be recognized for this thing that you love to do. You want people to point out, oh my God, that's the person who can sing amazing notes. That's the person who writes songs about love and loss. That is the dancer that is so electrifying, so magnetizing. You want to start to notice that the people that you are in front of are recognizing you for the thing that you want to be recognized for. Is it a fear of failure that is stopping you? Those procrastinators, back to procrastination. Is it that you want to be rewarded immediately? And so you give up so quickly? Because if you really want to be great this year, you're going to work past any doubt. You are going to get to the point where you are so confident, so trusting of yourself. You do not need the audience's approval, but you're going to want it. You're going to want to connect. The difference between need and want is significant. I don't need the audience, but I want you. I don't need you to follow on my every word, but I want you to. I want this video to connect and resonate and to make a difference for you. But I don't need it to go viral for me to deliver this message, because I'm going to keep delivering the message of how to stand out in every way I possibly can on all social media platforms every single day when I'm working with an artist or a person that really wants to stand out in the world, whether it's one person in a private coaching session, whether it's in a program, it doesn't matter. I am going to keep delivering this message because I'm passionate about it, because it inspires me to deliver this message. It pushes me to my next level and my next level. And I want to help you push yourself to your next level and your next level too. So 2025 can be great. I want you to watch this video many times over. All right. If you haven't subscribed, push the subscribe button. If you believe that the things in this video could really make a difference, I want you to share it. I want you to really just share it to your family, your friends, your other creators, the people that you know are struggling, maybe stopping, holding themselves back. This is your year to stand out. This is your year to be great. Let's do it. All right. No excuses. Let's do it.